banished from Earth Classic Game Room broadcasts from the Intergalactic Space Arcade on its never-ending mission to review everything. It's Classic Game Room time. Prepare to be disappointed with a disappointing game that doesn't disappoint at being disappointing. I think that's about right. It's Mortal Kombat 3 on the Game Boy. I'm sorry. I am sorry. Not just because of the horror that you're about to witness, but because I'm going to try something new and exciting in this review. For the first time, I will attempt to use the word dreadful 50 times in one video, because this is a truly dreadful game. And now I only need to say the word dreadful 44 more times. Dreadful, 43. Anyway, moving beyond the obvious silliness, what makes this game dreadful is the dreadful nature of everything in it, resulting in a truly dreadful experience. On your eyes, it looks awful, it sounds terrible, and it plays most dreadfully, which does count as a dreadful. Anyway, if you've been watching this show for a while, you know I'm not a huge Mortal Kombat fan to begin with. Back in the day when I played fighting games in the arcades, there were Street Fighter 2 fans and Mortal Kombat fans. It's like the Sharks versus the Jets, nobody got along. I'm a Street Fighter 2 fan because I could jump around and just kick people and then throw fireballs occasionally. Mortal Kombat is a very rigid fighting game. You have to know the special moves or you're really not going anywhere. You're gonna lose every time. Dreadful! Stylistically, I like the Mortal Kombat games. They're filled with blood and gore and fatalities. But I'm not really sure what's going on by the third one. I don't think I ever really got past the first one. So, in my opinion at least, Mortal Kombat 3 looks just as bad on Game Boy as the other Mortal Kombat games, which somebody else just sent to the show recently. So I am stocked up on dreadful Mortal Kombat games for the Game Boy. Even kittens can't save this game, it just doesn't play well. And your first clue that this is going to be a dreadful experience is that Acclaim logo on the game cartridge. Acclaim usually synonymous with dreadful. Now let's listen to the dreadful intro music, which sounds like some other song accidentally slowed down and distorted. Dreadful, dreadful, dreadful. I'm just getting 3 more in there and keeping a tally on my dreadful score sheet. Dreadful. That was 5. Damn, I'm good. Too bad this game isn't. Dreadful, dreadful, which brings me to an even 25. I'm halfway there. I actually just replayed the episode and counted, and that brought me to 24 dreadfuls. Now I'm at 25 dreadfuls. In fact, I just hit 26 dreadfuls. Dreadful. 30 dreadfuls. I think the one written in the background should count as an additional dreadful, bringing that one to 2, so it's like a double dreadful experience. And here's the problem with this, is I have to actually watch this from the beginning again and count up all my dreadfuls, and it's such a dreadful game to watch. But the funny thing is, it's even more dreadful to play. And on that note, just to give your ears a break from dreadfuls, I do have a Classic Game Room shout out and thank you to Athanasios from Athens, Greece, for sending this dreadful game to the show, along with a bunch of other good games. But this one's not good. Do you know what it is? It's tragically disappointing. It's actually not. This is exactly what I would expect from a Mortal Kombat game on the Game Boy. Dreadful, dreadful, bringing it to 40 at least by my most recent count. I've been off by a couple dreadfuls each time. I think that's 41 now. That means I only have to say dreadful now 8 more times. So, Mortal Kombat 3 on the Game Boy, don't buy it. If you like Mortal Kombat, or Mortal Kombat 2 or 3 or whatever, there's better versions out there. This one suffers from dreadful controls, dreadful visuals, dreadful audio, dreadful written in the background. resulting in a dreadful experience that you could easily avoid by not playing this dreadful, abysmal disaster of a game. And I am not counting these again, I'm sure somebody out there will, but I'm just going to add a dreadful for safety, definitely bringing me over 50 dreadfuls. This whole thing has just been a terrible idea, hasn't it? Let's never do it again.